In today's video, I'm going to give you 5 alternative summer wedding colour schemes. Let's get into it. Hello everyone, happy Wedding Wednesday, and it is a beautiful day in Portugal today. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, and I'm in the mood for summer weddings. We're in the thick of the wedding season now, and I thought I would give you 5 alternative summer wedding colour schemes that you might not have seen anywhere else. Before we jump into it, why don't you click that subscribe button below for more wedding tips every single Wedding Wednesday, and let's get into it. Before I show you these 5 colour schemes, please do watch the video on how to choose your wedding colour scheme. I've done a full explanation on my 4-tone technique, and we'll be using this 4-tone technique in this video, so it's really important that you watch that one first. So I'll link it down in the description below. If you've just got engaged and you're after winter wedding colour schemes or spring wedding colour schemes, I've also done some videos on these too. I've given you 5 each, and those are both in the description down below as well. So the first alternative summer wedding colour scheme has a main colour of coral. The complementary colour is orange. The top note is a baby pink, and the undertone is navy. I really like this one. It's really vibrant and summery, but also has that bit of navy that makes it really elegant and slick. I find coral so uplifting, and that pairing with the orange will make all of your floral arrangements pop. Use coral for your bridesmaids dresses definitely, but also for your cake, even ties and handkerchiefs, and of course in your floral arrangements. Notice there are no metallics here. There is no silver, there is no gold. This is very fresh and just colour based. The top note isn't white either. The top note is a baby pink, which makes it even more interesting. Baby pink can be worked into your floral arrangements. You can have some light pink tall dinner candles, which would look lovely on a nice long table. You can even have a really super light table runner running through a nice long table, bursting with these coral and orange flowers. It would just look amazing. You can then dot in some navy blue votive candles, those short ones. Those would look really nice. I think your navy would suit perfectly for all of your stationery, so your menus, your invitations, your table plan, any of your ceremony signs, those can all be navy with the coral or the baby pink as font, for example. It's just a perfect pairing. I think you're really gonna like this one. The next colour scheme has a main colour of lavender, a complementary colour of pastel lemon yellow, a top note of white, and an undertone of mauve purple. Now this colour scheme is really soft and dreamy. The 2 lavender colours plus the white makes it a really soft, lovely, uplifting colour scheme for your wedding. It would suit really well for a barn wedding. I think like a country house or a barn wedding would look really nice with this. Here the top note is white, so you can use white candles, you can use white table runners. You can also have it for your stationery and maybe a couple of white flowers in your table arrangements as well. If you want to go more glam with this, a bit more glamorous, a bit less rustic, then swap the white top note for gold instead. Have a little bit of gold metallic popping out in your cake, for example, and with candelabras. That would look really nice. The mauve undertone adds that little bit of drama. I think if you add a few mauve bridesmaids dresses and have it in your stationery, maybe a few minor details like tinted purple glasses or ribbons and candles, those sorts of areas are where you want to bring in that little bit of dramatic purple. This is light, this is soft, this is airy. It's perfect for you if you're a dreamy, wistfully in love couple. The next colour scheme has a main colour of true purple, a complementary colour of a dusky blue, a top note of lime green, and an undertone of emerald green. This colour scheme is really dramatic. It's really bold, even though the tones of purple and green are very calming and serene and elegant. When you put them together, it's a huge clash and it looks fabulous. The trick here is balance, so do lean on the purple and blue more than you lean on the green. Green can be brought in small touches, like I've included a cake in the mood board that has like splashes of green and purple over this white base, and it looks fabulous. You can also bring in the lime green and the emerald green into your stationery, so that would look really nice on the tables next to your blue and purple flowers. Bridesmaids dresses, I'd say lean on the side of purple and blue, definitely. And perhaps your groomsmen have a lime green buttonhole, that would look really cool as well. Because this colour combination is so eclectic and quite out there, I think it would suit a really eclectic couple that kind of wants like a pub wedding, something a little bit off the cuff and unusual. It would also look fantastic as a teepee wedding. This would look really, really nice in that outdoorsy feel. The next colour scheme has a main colour of hot red, a complementary colour of true yellow, a top note of white and an undertone of black. This summer wedding colour scheme is so vibrant and hot and fiery and passionate. If you want to go with the red, then really run with it. Have your red and yellow balancing each other in your floral arrangements and go big, go really big. I think these would look great on round tables with some high arrangements and some low arrangements. It draws the eye if you have a mixture of heights. Have big, exploding, messy flower arrangements here. I think it would look really nice, especially because the tones are so shocking. It would have an amazing wow factor. White linen here, because the white is the top note. You can also have white candles. In my mood board, I've got a ceremony backdrop that has like a draping effect, and that is really, really cool with a white draping. The black can be brought in with your stationery, your menus, your table plan, etc. But also with ties, with buttonholes, with ribbons, with balloons, any sort of small minute details that just accent your colour scheme. I would really lean on the red and yellow here, but if you want to diffuse the colour, as I always say, add in more green. So add in more foliage, more leaves, and it will just diffuse all of that colour so it's not quite as bold and in your face. It will also make a more rustic and undone look if that's what you're after. The final colour scheme has a main colour of yellow, a complementary colour of royal blue, a top note of white, and an undertone of emerald green. Here think sunflowers and thistle. Red and blue is a classic colour pairing, and the white just seems to balance it out a little bit more. On my mood board I've got tons of sunflower arrangements here, and I do think that this would suit sunflowers really well, but obviously you could use up the flowers if you don't like sunflowers. Use blue as your napkins, and I would recommend unclothed rustic long tables with this look. Perhaps have that horticultural vibe with terracotta pots lining your rustic table with your table arrangements in them. It's going to really draw the eye and give it that kind of gardening feel. For that reason, I think this would work well as an outdoor wedding. It would work well as a marquee or teepee wedding. Equally, it would work well as a barn wedding. I think it would look really nice there. You can glam this up by adding a little bit of touch of gold, but I wouldn't recommend it here. I think it would look better pared back, a bit more simplistic and bohemian feeling. And that's it. What did you think of my 5 alternative summer wedding colour schemes? As ever, I've written an entire blog with all of the mood boards included and how I would break it down. It goes into a lot more detail than the video does, so do check that out. I'd love to know what is your favourite of these wedding colour schemes, and what would you change? What colours would you add? What would you take away? What would you do with it? As ever, I'm Olivia from Nulyweds, your millennial wedding planner, and if you like this video, give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.